Aaron Judge's legendary 2022 season might have been a lie. Last year, Aaron Judge broke an American League record for home runs hit in a single season that stood for more than 60 years. But new data uncovered by the Society for American Baseball Research shows that Judge and his Yankees may have been fed juiced baseballs that are easier to hit a great distance. This bombshell may throw Judge's historic season into doubt. We're going to look at everything the study uncovered and talk about the history of MLB juicing and dejuicing baseballs in order to understand the implications of this story and let you decide whether or not Judge's new home run record should have an asterisk by it or whether it's legit. Home run chases are good for baseball until they aren't. A couple decades ago, the major narratives in Major League Baseball were the home run chases of Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, and others. This brought an excitement to the game, led to higher ratings, and got baseball talked about even in the non-sports media. And then it all came crashing down. Those players were found to be taking steroids. None of them have been inducted into the Hall of Fame despite their legendary stats, and in the eyes of many fans and people in the baseball world, their records are simply not legitimate. In other words, they cheated. Fast forward 20 years later, and Aaron Judge is about to do something that hasn't been done in 60 years. He's going to hit 60-plus home runs without the use of steroids. He's going to set a new, clean record for home runs hit in a single season. Even with Shohei Ohtani doing something we've never seen before in the history of baseball, Judge's home run race is the story of the season. ESPN is interrupting college football games to air Judge's at-bats in case he hits 62. The non-sports media is once again talking about MLB's home run records, and fans are debating who is the true home run king. The son of the former record holder Roger Maris Jr. attends just about every Yankee game in case Judge ties or breaks his father's record. Maris Jr. even makes statements praising Judge for doing this the clean way, without cheating. And Judge does it. He hits 62 home runs, wins MVP, and has an unbelievably great season. It's a historic achievement, but wait. In December of the 2022 offseason, SB Nation reported that a study conducted by Dr. Meredith Wills of the Society for American Baseball Research concluded that the New York Yankees were being fed juiced baseballs during Judge's historic home run race. MLB denies it, but of course they do. Dr. Willis found that MLB used three different types of baseball in 2022. The quote-unquote dead baseball, which is more pitcher-friendly, the juiced baseball, which is easier to hit for home runs, and what they call the Goldilocks baseball, which is somewhere in the middle. This Goldilocks baseball was found to have been in play about 36 times according to the research, including during games you might expect MLB to try to make more entertaining. All-Star Weekend, team anniversaries, and in the playoffs. But the Goldilocks baseball also showed up at least 11 times during regular season Yankees games. 2 Goldilocks balls were found to be used in August of the 2022 campaign, then 6 more were found in September, and then only 2 were found to be used in October. Judge broke the record on October 4th, so that definitely makes it look like MLB was intentionally feeding Aaron Judge the Goldilocks balls in hopes that he would break the home run record. So is Aaron Judge's home run record legitimate, or did MLB cheat on Judge's behalf and taint his record with an asterisk forever? Barring conspiracy theory, there is no reason to suspect Aaron Judge or the New York Yankees were aware they were being fed juiced baseballs during Judge's home run race. But the fact remains that the data shows MLB did send Goldilocks balls to Yankee games, especially in September during the last leg of the race. And of course, that throws the whole thing into doubt. Rather than blame Judge or discount his historic season, though, this is just a terrible look for MLB. Once again, like in the age of Bonds, Sosa, and McGwire, a home run record is found to be possibly illegitimate. They didn't have to help Judge. If he did or didn't break the record, it would have been exciting to watch him try. Using juiced baseballs at All-Star Weekend or the Field of Dreams game, or at some fun events like that is one thing, but to feed juiced baseballs into normal regular season games, and for only one team in particular, is an absolutely terrible look. Trust in MLB has eroded since the years of the steroid scandals, and the recent sign-stealing scandals of the Astros and Red Sox and potentially others have not helped either. Obviously, MLB was trying to bring some fun and excitement into the game and to draw non-baseball fans or former baseball fans back to the game for Judge's great achievement. But part of what was so refreshing and exciting about what Judge did was the idea that it was for real. Unlike Bonds, Sosa, or McGwire, Judge wasn't cheating, and he was still going to hit more than 60 home runs and potentially break Maris's record. The fact that it would be a new clean home run king was part of what made it so exciting. But MLB went ahead and cheated on his behalf, probably without his knowledge, and once again robbed us of legitimate greatness. In other words, MLB needs to get it together. Find a baseball that's supported by a majority of MLB players, both pitchers and hitters, for its ability to be thrown for accuracy and velocity, and for its pop off a baseball bat. Stop changing the baseball depending on whatever narrative you're currently trying to manufacture. It's annoying, it's unnecessary, and it's destroying MLB fans' faith in the game. So what do you think? Is Aaron Judge's record of 62 home runs legitimate, or is Roger Maris still the AL home run king? Should MLB get its act together and decide on just one baseball in the name of competitive fairness? Or is this a non-story being blown out of proportion by Aaron Judge haters? Either way, MLB has a new home run king, who in the eyes of many fans will have an asterisk by his record, and there's no telling when another potential record breaker might come along.